Hey guys, it's me, Jack24 here. Today, welcome back to an episode of Mini Rated R, which for those that don't know, any kiddos that are below the age of 12, please get off. And for those that are 14 and above, or 13 and know about adult concepts and stuff like that, not to mention to know I can handle adult themes and different stuff. So just a bit of a brief overview. So as you guys can tell, I'm once again reacting to a Helluva boss. Although it's been a long while since I'd done my last reaction to it, about 2 months. So pretty much, with the good news is that I've heard that possibly tomorrow, since as of recording it's July 29th, so as of tomorrow, from what I've been hearing we would get a new Helluva Boss episode or season. So, anyways, pretty much, as for those wondering why I'm here, I basically comment on all of the art on the damn it, what was the name of it? Uh, thumbnail. That's the word. Thumbnail. Thumbnail cover, since it's always beautiful, and I never see anyone, comment on it. And yes, there would be a lot of swearing in this video, so because I have a feeling that because I've been trying to hold off for this video as long as possible, especially for this reaction, since we're going to be reacting to Helluva Boss OZZIE'S Season 1, Episode 7, Finale Part 1. Although Part 2 is, currently held up due to different copyright issues, which, but apparently that episode 8 was more going to be like a celebratory thing for the series, not necessarily a follow-up. So, yeah, anyways, pretty much for OZZIE'S, it's been a long while since I've seen the episode on its own. And I like on how the thumbnail cover shows that it's Osmodeus's demonic summoning ring, but it's actually got his name spelt out as Osmodeus, as I commonly see it spelt out as Osmodie, as hence to a demonic ring I own, which is quite good. But the only issue is that Osmodie and Osmodeus are both the same person. It's just annoying, to remember that same name. But anyways, as I digress, all the copyright mainly belongs to VivziePop. And now, let's begin the reaction. Also, I've been mainly holding off for this for a couple of reasons, and one is that this is going to be, well, I know this episode takes place in the Lust Ring, so if you're not comfortable with any sexual stuff, please get out. I'm not joking. I don't want to discourage you guys. Anyways, let's see. I already did the copyright belonging to VivziePop. The other copyright owners for this would be Screenwave Media and Chaos Emporium Inc. And all the music copyright would belong to Perry Grip and Jefferson Friedman. Friedman? I'm sorry if I mispronounced that, but anyways, just doing double check. Anyways, and yes, I would be reading out the names at the end because it is quite impressive. Alright, I'll read the warning since you never know when people would skip the beginning. The following cartoon contains graphic violence, strong language, sexual themes, flashing lights, as well as rampant demon horniness. So yes, it's intended for mature audiences. Feared Viewer discretion is advised. Well, thank you. Oh no. Imp gossips, binge drinking is sexy. Oscar Mayday exclusive. Not sure if that's going to be a good thing or a bad thing, but it's been a while since I've seen this episode.
Woo, that was a fuck ton of lumberjacks.
Still so jazzed up. Well, you better stay jazzed, babe, because guess where I'm taking you tonight?
Don't you dare finish a filthy pun in my presence, Moxie. Sides, drinks are on me tonight. Let's hit up the new dive down the street.
Actually, sir, it's...
Hold on. Wait, why would they have fancy restaurants in hell in the Pride Ring? When the Pride Ring would mainly be full of humans. Granted, though, that a lot of rich people do happen to not exactly have the best morals, so it kind of makes sense why they would have some fancy restaurants there. But it's already much of an issue.
1-year marriage anniversary, so I'm taking Millie to OZZIE'S in the Lust Ring. OZZIE'S? No way! That place is always booked. Yeah, well, I've been planning it for quite a while. Moxie!
Can you do not?
I'm sorry, sir. Maybe another time.
Oh, it's fine. I can come with the two of you. Help you celebrate your boring as fuck monogamy.
No. The reservation...
Well, here goes Blitz being creepy again. I forgot that he is a stalker.
is for us.
Uh-huh.
Just us.
Mm-hmm.
Without you there. Explicitly without you there.
I'll wear something nice. It's a big deal after all. See you love bugs later!
Relax, sweetie. Don't let him get to you today. Let's just go home and clean this blood off.
Well, typically with animation like that, and knowing Richard Horvitz, yep, Moxie is hooked.
Elevator 666, departing for Lust in 5 minutes.
I'm wondering how this elevator thing works. Does it just go from ring to ring, as we clearly saw in episode 2 to Lululand, that pretty much we saw that Stola showed the 7 rings being all separate planet entities, which kind of makes sense in a way, but at the same time, I'm wondering how that would be handled with the elevator, because if it teleports around, then it's not really an elevator, but I guess I'm looking too deep into it. Well, I see he placed on some fancier stuff. Well, Melly definitely placed on a fancy dress. Whereas Moxie just did a fancier version of what he usually wears, which I would consider already pretty fancy.
Yeah, it's Luna. Whoever you are, go for it.
Hey, Looney. Just want to let you know I'm not going to be back home until real late. I got something important tonight.
It's very creepy, and here we are in the Lust Ring. Well, for those that are not good with any sexual themes, please click off the video. Or if you guys want to stomach through it, then, well, I'm not going to stop you either way, but I am going to encourage you guys to stop. Really, last time before I have to, you know, say it. I seen this line up that there's a lot of demons. There's Moxie and Melly. Aw, wait a minute. Why is there one demon there? Another demon there. Yeah. I understand here because he's the bouncer. Well, I mean, Ed is always the bouncer, but who knows? Yes, I know that this demon's name is not Ed, but well, I mean, it's a bit of testament to how much I listened to Edward Bosco. So yeah, yep.
Hello there, buddy. Got a reservation? Oh, yeah, I'm with those two. This club is for couples only.
Don't they have thruples in hell, or whatever you call it for like whenever people have like a free style relationship where that there's three people in the same relationship? I know that there's a word for it. I'm just trying to remember what it's called.
What? No date, no reservation, no entry.
Very good, Ed. I agree. Oh no. Brandon, I know what you're going to do.
You know, you have really nice eyes, Daddy.
To be honest, I would have had the same reaction too. Wait a moment. Is that what I think it is? Well, as soon as we get an official husband hotel trailer, I'll react to that. No, I'll just react to the pilot, then would react to the trailer. But still, I see Angel Dust is being has its own poster down here, which I get is like a thing for what do you call it? Uh, for like a reference to Hazbin Hotel, but it also could be suggesting people to go to the Pride Ring, to go and have fun with him. Also, I see here a RoboFizz advertisement. Ooh, welcome to the West Ring. Heaven. An extraordinary stay. I just realized the triple X meant sex. It's either that or porn. Either way, it's going to be the West Ring, meaning, well,
You fucking prude!
oh, that's gotta hurt. I can't tell why, but I really don't like this image. Oh wait, now I know why. Because the awful YouTube channel Showtime used this as their profile pic while doing the same. I'll cover the Helluva Boston has been hotel drama thing with by reacting to Awen Mal's videos, as he seems to be a quite bit better at this. No, well, at least, well, to be honest, at least it looks like the house is in good condition, but doesn't seem like there's much life in it anymore. Well, granted, they're demons, so there wasn't going to be much life in there to begin with. Ooh, an empty long table. Oh, man, that's gotta feel lonely. Of, no, novella? I guess that I've never seen a novella.
Why won't you let me, Alejandro?
That's a mood, Gabriella.
Well, as a person that doesn't watch a lot of reality TV, but I have some friends that do. Yeah, some of them do talk like that to their TVs, and that kind of freaks me out. No offense, I'm just not used to it. Now, that's a power that I wish old phones did have.
Hello, Blitzy.
Stolas, hey, you busy tonight?
Why do you ask?
I was.
I like on how he pauses to take a look at the novella and he asks why. To be honest, I don't blame him. If there's an interesting show going on, some friend asked if they want to hang out, and I'll try and see what's really the reason, or else I'll just watch the show with them, which I don't mind, but that's going to mean that I gotta wait for them to come over and stuff. It'll be a while.
Wondering if you want to come with me to a club tonight.
Are you asking me on a date, Blitzy?
Yes, I suppose.
Yeah. I feel weird because both of them have different views on the matter, as I'm pretty certain we're about to get to that. We're about to get to Blitz's what do you call it? Call it relationship history later on, and how that affects him. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it would be too good.
That is what's happening. How fast can you get down to Lust?
I can be ready in 20.
Oh wait, there's his Wooland shirt.
Fantastic. See you soon.
I'll see you, Blitzy.
Come on, come on, come on.
Oh, Blitzy! I'm here.
Wow. That's a bit overkill, don't you
Agreed.
think?
Well, I just wanted to look a little nicer for you. This is our first.
I do have to say though, Stolas's cape thing that shows the galaxy behind is very beautiful. I do have to give that.
Real date, after all.
Oh, yeah. I guess this is, huh?
Since I'm basically going to just skip over just a tiny bit, pretty much, yeah, the imps, Ed recognized. Whoa, I managed to click at the wrong frame. He's got two eyes. But pretty much, yeah, Ed basically apologizes Blitz once he realizes that he has a date, which is Stolas. And ours, Goetia Demon, going into OZZIE'S. In case you guys haven't tell, Ozzy is the nickname for Osmodius, one of the Ars Goetia kings.
Please, go right in.
He still does his brief FU.
Oh, my. Oh, no. No, but yes.
Aw, I like on how Dims have to set up like a little book thing for Blitz.
Oh, Blitz. How romantic is this? What made you...
Ooh. Well, as a person that hasn't been on a date, I can't confirm nor deny that a first date would be pretty awkward with different expectations. And I'm more worried about this shark demon and that jackal shark over there. I'm not sure what they're going to do, but something tells me it would be fun.
You're such a place to bring me.
Oh, it just sounded like I just thought we'd have a blast here, you know?
Well, we know someone's Someone's getting a mouthful. I know it's a bad joke, but, well, eh, well, judging by it, they are doing a very good job.
Gotcha. Oh, Blitz, what are you looking at?
Oh, this is going to become awkward.
I'm looking at nothing. How about that?
Can I get you two off?
If I'm ever asked that question when I'm older, I'm just going to be asking several things. First you got to know me a bit before I agree to that, and two, it would be a bit awkward, but I mean, especially if I was on a date and someone asked me that, I have to make sure it's alright with whoever I'm dating at the time. And, that reminds me, for those that don't know, I kind of broke up with my girlfriend. We both had our reasons, because we felt like it was more friendship than a relationship, so on and so forth. Anyways,
Start you two off with some tricks.
Yes,
ooh. Yeah, why does that sound dirtier? I can start you two off with some tricks. Yeah, that sounds a bit dirtier than can I get you two off? I'm not sure why that sounds dirtier than that.
Perhaps some wine to share. Do you prefer red wine or white, Blitz?
Ooh. As a person who's tasted wine before, but only due to having a semi-religious family, I can say that I'm firmly more of a red wine guy, so I really don't like white wine.
Or perhaps some champagne?
yeah, whatever.
Champagne's also good. Yeah, this seems to be quite good. An awkward first date. My worst nemesis throughout TV shows. Awkward moments.
Perhaps all three. Why not? So, Blitz, how was your day?
Oh, this ain't gonna go well. Ooh, wait a minute, there's a jellyfish demon? Or a demon with jellyfish style hair. Hair with a smile. Man, that demon actually looks a lot nicer than the other demons.
Good. I guess we killed a bunch of beardos.
That sounds fun.
Ooh. I do not like how this shark is keep looking at that jackal, and that jackals keep looking at that shark. I get that they're both fish demons, but are they going to do anything or just stare at each other creepily? Because I feel like that would be more awkward than not.
How?
Finally, someone, he managed to frown. Someone won the staring contest.
Did you
Aw, he goes for that awkward smile.
kill them?
How? I mean, there was the...
Oh, actually, I kind of like that mohawk demon back there. Sorry, I keep noticing new demons each time I'm watching stuff. I always notice new stuff in the background. Oh, and I just noticed that those seem like some greed demons in the background.
A lot of them, so I don't... Bullets?
Right. So, what made you decide to ask me out after all this time?
Oh. Now, knowing from what I can infer, this is a question you really don't want to be asking on a first date.
Ladies.
Sexy faces around here tonight. Welcome to OZZIE'S, Lustring's #1 place for all kinds of sick, twisted fantasies. Put on display for all
Oh wait, those are two of the Verosicas, sucky best friends.
sleazettes. The gem joint of Osmodius.
Osmodius. Oh, I actually didn't realize that Osmodius' summoning circle thing is there. Well, I guess it makes sense since Osmode since Stolas has a lot of his summoning circles around. And judging by it, everyone's got the cartoon style faces except for Fizzaroli and Stolas.
Come on, give him some love.
Did he just say Osmodeus? No fucking way. Not him.
Oof. So, knowing the fact that this is actually the real Fizzaroli in this episode, since he did get cybernetics, but as we encountered his robot duplicate get in Woo Woo Land. And knowing from episode 5, yeah, he's got a lot and a lot of robotic replicas.
I am the one and only Fizzaroli. Some of you might recognize this dashing clown face from my numerous toy-bodied replicas across the rings of hell. Gloriously designed by the big man himself and, ribbed for your pleasure tonight. We have a great lineup for you tonight. Verosica Mayday, Wet Dream, and the Squirters! But as everyone's warm...
What? You know what? I'm just going to ignore that.
I got a funny one for y'all. Did any of you hear about the bat shittery that happened at Lululand? Oh yeah, wow. Yeah, I'll tell you.
Wait a minute. Did I just notice something?
Lululand? Oh yeah, wow.
Alright, I just noticed that when Blitz lifts this up, you can't even see the white scar on his face at all.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I'd sure love to shake the...
I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying that pretty much I just noticed it, but granted, not many other people are going to notice it. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, guys. I'm just saying that I noticed it. Not criticizing the show that way, like, you missed that one single detail. I'm gonna hate the show now and type in angry comments down below. No, I'm not saying that. Just saying that I just happened to notice it.
And of the crazy son of a bitch who decided to burn down that off-brand shithole and then slap a fat subpoena in it, because I'm very much looking to sue.
Oof. What is that imp doing down there?
Robo-Me made us more money entertaining those kids than the ones we sell to get you freaks off, if you know what I mean. Oh, I know what you mean!
I'm still wondering what that imp is doing there. Is it me, or does that imp has like a mask on or something? I can't tell, but man, it's scaring me. Like, see where my cursor is? It's right there.
I have 4 of them! Okay, keep that guy far away from me. So, without wasting...
To be fair, I've seen quite a lot of good memes from that saying, so I'll let it slide.
Any more time, our little opening act is a fresh one. Coming at us from a little imp from the Wrath Ring. Give it up for Moxie! With no creative stage name whatsoever.
Aw, you don't have to do that like that. Wait a minute, some demons look like Baphomet. But granted, Baphomet does look very demonic-like, since, well, Baphomet is supposed to be a demon, but who knows. For a second, I thought this was a coat stand, but I know who this is. Is not sure why I didn't pick it up on it sooner.
Hello, everyone. Oh,
Oh man, that's gotta be awkward.
hi. Thank you for letting me be here. It's an honor to play. Hurry up, boy. Sing, boy. I say. This
Thank you, Wally. Thank you.
song is for my beautiful wife. A surprise for our first anniversary.
Just get on with it.
I love you, Millie. love you.
Oof.
And the brimstone loves the fire more than Elsa loves her bub. More than a maggot loves gangrenous stubs. You make my spirit sing.
I feel bad for the other demons because, well, A, they're into lustering, meaning that they're... Ooh, sorry to disturb you guys. Well, sorry for you two, sorry for... she seems to mind, so... And she doesn't actually seem to be bothered, she's just bothered by the hand. Well, I mean, I forget the names of these two demons. Well, I know this is one of Rosca's incubus employees.
You make me glad I live in hell.
Oof. Oh. So I have to tell him that that's not what you're supposed to be singing in the lustering. I'll give you a hint. What you're supposed to be singing in the lustering. Literal sex. And kinks. And fetishes. Fetishes. As talking about romance when you're supposed to be being off doing whomever you want in the lustering. Well, regardless, they still have laws in hell, but granted that hasn't been fully explored yet, so we'll see.
Love is a story sweet to tell. Yeah, you can.
Oof. Yeah, that coat hanger surely doesn't like it. And yes, I know that coat hanger is a demon, but we'll see him soon enough.
A special satanic spell over my heart. Love is a journey we decided to start. Yeah, I hope we'll never ever be apart. I love you, 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 I love you.
Before we start, this is a shot from the Helluva Boss Season 1 trailer. Oh, and that reminds me, I need to react to the Season 2 trailer. Damn it. Actually, I'll do that, like, right afterwards, but, overall, I would want to say Moxie's song, other besides the fact he's singing it in the one place where really singing about romance at a club wouldn't exactly be appropriate, but I say it's quite good, but it gets a bit repetitive at I love you stuff. Because as enough times that when you say it, it makes it sound like you're not really saying it.
You singing love songs in my lustful lounge. OZZIE'S ain't the place for sentimental sounds. What you expect from a proprietor like us? Your demon host, Osmodeus, the embodiment of lust. Give me a thrust.
Excuse me for a moment. Alright, my knee's cracked, and I gave you a thrust. Meaning that I get... To be honest, that is one of the 7 princes of hell, and to be honest, you need to respect him. He's quite convincing.
You sure?
Sorry.
From the groin to the bust, in desire we trust, in the house of Osmodeus. Trumpet.
Oh, I feel bad because I know that he is doing the trumpet, then he says trumpet. I get it's a funny moment, which I'm not denying it isn't funny, it's just like... It's like I'm just imagining being in their place while this is all going down. I know that they're not real and all, but pretty much I know both Osmodeus, Stolas, and Fizzaroli, both robot and normal. Normal are voiced by Broadway actors, actors. Oh, and that reminds me, and Vortex from Rossica's crew, the Hellhound and the crew, is actually voiced by the same voice actor as him. I didn't place two and two together until a while afterwards, but yeah, that's quite a strong roster. You got the genie from Broadway. Yeah, that's a strong character right there. Regardless.
If you came here to sing your serenade, perform your feelings on a velvety stage.
Well, we got a saying that's popular in these pods.
Only little bitches strum the strings in their hearts.
You want to hang around this lustful town? Ditch the lovey-dovey before we knock you around. Here we sing about wants and desire.
Depravity, savagery, loins hotter than fire.
So give me a
Granted, I want to know where the horned demons with the candles on their head are from. But going through a couple of theory videos, all I can really conclude is that they happen to either be A, representatives from the Suffering, or B, representatives from a Baphomet like cult in between hell. As Baphomet is surprisingly like a weird demonic figure in a sense.
Show me some lust. From the groin to the bust. Little imp, you just must. In the house of Osmodeus.
Come on, sing us a song.
Make sure the subject is getting on. Make it rough and tatted and long. Be sure to rhyme song and slong.
Go ahead,
To be fair, that's a good rhyming scheme.
the mic's on.
Well, they're just giving him the right advice. Now, what are you taking into consideration? Moxie, tell them.
I want to. Yeah, what do you want? Butt stuff, piss play, bondage. Make gentle love to you.
Yeah, that does not sound good. Ozzy does not seem proud. Neither does Fizz. Also, wait, did Fizz's flower pee when he said piss boy? Sorry, I do not like that stuff. I'm allowed to dislike certain things.
With a lipstick imp, you really killing the vibe. Get a load of this dweeb and his unsatisfied pride. Hey now, I've watched those two pork many times.
What? Blitz?
And on
Oof. I can't tell what's more embarrassing. The fact that he's seen them bang many times, or the fact that he's talking about it with such pride and confidence in front of an entire ballroom. Not sure which is worse.
they make missionary look relatively exciting.
That Blitzo? So you're
Well, he's trying his best to be a good friend.
in your face? Hey, everybody! This guy's a total disgrace. Some nerve you got to comment on a relationship. Last I checked, your love life is a pile of shit.
Oh, Blitzo? I used to date.
Oh, Veronica, you're
Stroke on my clit.
I just noticed something in the background.
Shit.
Oh, Blitzo? I used to date.
Oh, Veronica.
I noticed that Stolas' eyes are like, wait, what? He looks at Vroska, he looks at Blitz, and he looks back at Vroska?
Stroke on my clit. Yeah, but when it was my turn, he did no reciprocating. A selfish imp in the sheets. I'm just a fan in the streets. A reckless, heartbreaking freak.
So, I forget which YouTuber said it, but I remember when I was watching a breakdown of this episode, he said,
It was my
I'll just mute this for now, because the scene that I really want to talk about is, like, right here. Like, about when Vraska's saying bad about him. She looks him in the eye, and his smile slowly fades away, realizing that this isn't like the. He realized that he's hurt this. Well, he didn't hurt this person because, well, A, she's not a person, so he hurt her, and he realized that, and his smile fades to a sad smile since he realized that he's hurt this person badly, and it's evident that she did very much care for him for the relationship, judging by the way and how hurt she seems to be talking about him. But anyways, let's get on to the meteor stuff.
Who's that at your table? Is your date even Prince? Stone, is that you? Are you sleeping with an imp? My doc.
Before we go on Osmodeus's little trip, Osmodeus would most likely recognize Stolas because A, they're part of the same demonic family of Dars Goetia. However, Osmodeus is a king in Dars Goetia, which Dars Goetia consists of 72 demons, and Stolas would be a prince in Dars Goetia. Well, he is a prince, Dars Goetia, but he's not one of the 7 princes of Hell, but Osmodeus is. Same demon, just different title. Asmodeus is the king of lust in Ars Goetia, and in the seven princes of hell, he's the prince of lust, so he's both the prince and king of lust. Now I think about it, that's kind of like a weird kink. Anyways.
Is your date even Prince? Stone, is that you? Are you sleeping with an imp? My dark lord, how the mighty do fall. You used to have a smoking wife, a kid, you had it all. I hope you didn't give it up so you and him could get it up. You sold your life for a thrust. Now that's the spirit of the Lord. Grab your groin into a bust. You better get your hair bust. Pretend you don't see that crust. How till you jump to the dust. In the house of
I think you were trying to sing something.
Not sure why, but the end of the House of Osmodeus mixed with Millie's theme just blends in a bit too well. But thank you, Millie, for taking out Fizzarolli. And for those wondering about Osmodeus and why he's a big deal, to place it simple, he could kill everyone in the room, including Stolas, with ease. So yeah, he's quite powerful.
Forming mobs? Yeah, I was. I love us. I love us just the way we are. Don't have to pretend to.
Oh, I just realized something. Why did it take me so long to see this? But I noticed that that Osmodeus's other 2 heads, which is one of a ram, the other one of a cow, are on his blue flame hair thing, and are in shadows and change and move along with his mouth, except for in a couple scenes. But to be fair, animating for him must be quite more difficult.
To do things we don't. I've always got you around to laugh at my stupid jokes. I'll never take you for granted. I'll always give you my best. And if you can offer the same fate, we'll handle the rest. 'Cause I love you. 'Cause I love you.
Agreed. That portion was good, but well, judging by a few prior things, sorry, that don't mean to zoom in on your kiss, but I'm saying like
Rest. 'Cause I love you.
for here, it seems like both Osmodeus and Fizzarolli have a relationship, and I did not actually know Roscoe was there in the background. But man, she is loving that alcohol.
'Cause I love
this was a mistake. All right, let's just leave.
Oh, right. Of course.
Well, it's showing that Stolas messed up from when he hid his head behind uh behind the menu, like when he and Blitz was static about it. Also, I noticed that Osmodius has more of a bird theme to him, which is odd because he doesn't have that in Ars Goetia. It's really the only couple of Ars Goetia demons that had bird themes. Stolas was just a giant owl. Owl in Ars Goetia. And so I guess it's more showing that Ars Goetia is a royal family. So I guess it considers some inbreeding, but we'll figure it out in season 2.
Oh, ain't that just such a happy display? It sickens me. Get the fuck out.
The honest, fair response. M666. I feel bad for Satan. Satan, why does your car say 667? I do not want to talk about it. It's gotta be quite honestly a good thing. More accurately, I'm wondering why Stolas didn't just teleport back. I mean, the dude teleported to the West Ring, and it's more than likely he doesn't live there, since the night sky is red there, so maybe the Wrath Ring or the Swath Ring, as both are, as the Swath Ring would be orange, the Wrath Ring has orange sky, but it's got like the Western style pinkish glaze of a sunset vibe at night. But so maybe the Swath Ring. No, the Swath Ring is the purple one. Judging by it, maybe somewhere either in the Pride or Gluttony Ring, one of the two.
Thank you for inviting me out tonight. Despite everything that's happened, I enjoyed spending time with you.
Yeah.
You know, I have some more wine in the house. Octavia's with her mother this weekend, so we could.
I'm not fucking you tonight, okay? I'm really not in the mood, Stolas.
We could talk, or watch a movie, or maybe cuddle.
Stolas, don't...
Oof. It's been a while since I've seen this, but man, it still hurts watching because both of these characters are in pain. I'm semi-invested in it, and it just hurts me seeing this play out.
Act like what we have is anything but you wanting me to fuck you, okay?
Yeah, I guess that's fair enough.
That really clear all the time. But I can't do it tonight, okay? I'm sorry.
I don't think he would have said I'm sorry if he actually didn't care.
Okay. Good night, Blitz.
Night.
I think this is the only time I've heard Stolas call Blitz. Don't worry. I know that you're going to... Bryce, don't worry. I know you're going to get a song within Season 2, Episode 1. Hopefully that will be out tomorrow. And I'll do a reaction video then and post it on Monday. Because A, I do not want to get spammed with notifications of a lot of comments. But anyways, let's continue. I'm not gonna lie, that seems a bit over obsessive, but yet again, Blitz does what forces, Moxie, Luna, Melly, but yet he crosses himself out. Oh, hold on. Must remain locked at all times, Luna's room, keep out, beware of dog. I feel like that's a bit insulting to Luna. Oh, and there's adoption certificates for Luna's adoption, but anyways. Tex invited me to a party. Be back late. Don't wait up. I just H Firehorse me. I'm going to wonder what that means, but I'm not going to focus on it too much. But wait a minute, is there a dragon thing there? Sorry, I'm just noticing a lot of stuff in the background. Anyways, so what is Blitz doing? Pictures of those whom he cares about. When he started Imp, when he adopted Luna, she looks annoyed as always. There's him and Rosca. Judging by that photo, she seems very happy. Him and Fizzaroli. Him and Fizzaroli again. Oof, that music always gets me. Just gonna... And... it's both his sister and his mother. His sister happens to be the one that's the same size, and his mother, it has the same necklace thing that he wears, which actually could be hers. It's a bittersweet thing. Anyway, since we're on to the final portion of the video where I do my famous reading out names to support everyone who's done their involvement into the show and helped create it and produce this wonderful, wonderful thing. Anyway, grab my water bottle. Anyways, this is produced and created by Vivian Monroe, aka Vivzy Bop. Written by Vivzy Bop. Starring Brandon Rogers as Blitzo. Who I do have to say, he's doing an impressive job for being more of a voice actor. Starring the voices of Richard Horvitz as Moxie, Vivian Nixon as Millie, Erica Linebeck as Luna, whom did actually have a small bit, which is here. Here where my mouse is at, where she's on the answering side of her phone. Starring Bryce Pickham as Stolas, whom is a Broadway actor. Bryce Pickham is a Broadway actor. James Monroe Iglehart, sorry if I pronounce your last name wrong, as Ozzy, aka Osmodius. Alex Brigham as Fizzaroli. Christina Valizila, sorry if I pronounce your last name wrong, as Veroska. Featuring the voices as ooh, this is going to be hard for me. I'll just do this. Edward Bosco as Bouncer, Don Darrell Rivera as Wally, and Jinx Jinx Monsoon as Phaedrus. Sorry if I pronounce your first name wrong. And Jinx additional voices. Jinx Monsoon. Sorry if I pronounced your first name wrong. Don Daryl Rivera. Christina V. Valenzuela. Sorry if I pronounced your last name wrong. Storyboard by Amanda Hurd, Zach Gearing, Ariella Somerville, yeah, that's how you say it. Amy Hurd, Beatboards, Al Pullen, Revisionist, Viv Z Pop, Animation Supervisors, Guy Henwood, Tom Murray, Cleanup Supervisor, Nick Counter, Character Animation Lead, Amy Hurd, FX Supervisor, Andrew Stadler, In Between Animators. Oh boy, this is going to be a while for me. In Between Animators. Sebastian Velez Fajaro. Sorry if I pronounced your last name wrong, Sebastian. Steve Dorian. Crescent Rhodes. Diego Mia Patro. Sorry if I pronounced your middle and last name wrong. Anthony Wyatt. Matthew Coe. Milena Morzik. Sorry if I pronounced your last name wrong. Let's see. Animators. Oh boy, this is a big one for me. Actually, judging by it, it's going to be actually, it shouldn't be that long. Should be like only 10 more seconds of this. So, the bad news is that, well, I mean, it's going to be over soon, but man, I gotta start. Alright. Animators. Amy Hurd, Tom Murray, Zian Hu. Sorry if I pronounced your first and last name wrong, because I only speak English and don't know really any other languages, so I might pronounce these wrong. Victor Gardel. I might pronounce this name very wrong. Tio Yi Hen. Sorry if I pronounced your first, middle, and last name wrong. Or sorry if this is a part of your last name. I'm sorry, I just don't know. Don't know other languages or that are really other names, as I'm an American. I'm not saying that as an excuse. I'm just saying that I don't encounter stuff like that often. And then there's Greg McCon. Sorry if I pronounced your last name wrong. Rostin Kelista. Hardrick. Philippa Shill Borman. Aiden Brown. Sebastian Voz Fajaro. Sorry if I pronounced your last name wrong. This is going to be a bit of a nightmare for me. Sorry guys, I'm a bit tired. Anyways, Amanda Alcar Alcaris Woman, Julius Schul, er, Erg Savanko. Sorry if I pronounced your first and last name wrong. David Hernandez Alverdo. Sorry if I pronounced your last name and middle name wrong. Logan Nieblock. Sky Henwood. Moline. No, I was about to say Henwood, but then I realized I already said Henwood. Moline Morzek. Sorry if I pronounced your last name wrong. Alice Cedarton. Sorry if I pronounced your last name wrong. Tadora Kanapa. Sorry if I pronounced your last name wrong. So I really don't know how to say last names. Carolina Boelkamp. Sorry if I pronounced your last name wrong. Rick Farmelo. Milo. Sorry if I pronounced your last name wrong. Matthew Coe. Michelle Gracia. Cab Miller. Sam. No, not Cab Miller. Sorry about that. Gab Miller. Then there's Sam Statler. Sorry if I pronounced your last name wrong. This is going to be a bit of a while for me. Let's see. Oof. Over an hour. Alright, I'll promise to be quick. Daniel Vieira, Samantha Ames, Mookie Tamara. Sorry if I pronounced your first name wrong. Nigel Clark, Carolina Pazez. Sorry if I pronounced your last name wrong. Rafael Kosh Rivera. Sorry if I pronounced your middle name wrong. Victor. Hold on a sec. Sorry about that, guys. I'll just be right back for a sec. Sorry about that, guys. Had to sneeze for a moment. Anyways, where was I? Oh yeah, Victor. Velaverde. Sorry if I pronounced your last name wrong, Victor. Catscabe. Sorry if I pronounced your last name wrong. Kim Wires. Sorry if I pronounced your last name wrong. I really don't know the English language as well as people think. Gab Miller. Anna Dew. Ben Jones. Matthew Margison. Sorry if I pronounced. No, yeah, Margison. Crescent Rose. Jessica St. Amand. Sorry if I said anything wrong after Jessica there. Karen Wang. Alyssa Clark. Jonah Davidovish. Sorry if I pronounce your last name wrong. FX team. Tell you what, I'll just go bottom up. Jen Ardor. Neu. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. Mara White. Mandy Lee. Jason Louvet. Sorry if I pronounced your last name wrong. Hooray! I finally get to see you again. It's been like forever since I've seen this person's name in the credits. Silk Karkin Zarni. Sorry if I pronounced your middle name and last name wrong. Andrew Sadler. And Houston Ontoro. Cleanup. Man, this is going to be a while. Oh boy. I'm going to be killed by my computer when I'm trying to upload this. Anyways, cleanup. Gabriella Perez Valley. Sorry if I pronounced anything wrong there. besides Gabrielle. Not good. Then there's Brandon Isa's Madrigal. Sorry if I pronounce anything wrong there. Emilio Rangel. Julio Marquez P. Sorry if I pronounce anything wrong there. Tom Murray. Then there's Alma Piera. Sorry if I pronounce your last name wrong. Adolfo Rodriguez. Kevin Martinez Bringas. Sorry if I pronounced either middle or last name wrong, or both. Benjamin Satego Avila. Sorry if I pronounced anything wrong there, Benjamin. Victoria Void. Steve Dorian. Ciela Zelem Ramos. Morjo Gomez. Isabella Payne. Fuzz Buckler. Oh, sorry if I pronounced your last name wrong. Isabella. Fuzz Buckler. Preston Rhodes. Michelle Garcia. Dennis Noe Morano. Samantha Ambriz. Vlada Inova. Sorry if I pronounced anything wrong there. Joey Andrade. Diego Mia Pecho. Sorry if I pronounced anything wrong there, Diego. I know I've seen your name a lot. I just don't know how to pronounce it. I'm sorry. Daniel Hoyo. Matthew Morte. Is that how you say it? Sorry if I pronounce it wrong, by the way. Sarah Carm. Sorry. Sarah. Why do I keep stopping myself? Sarah Carmick. Why do I keep stopping myself? Sorry about this, Sarah. Alright, we got Sarah Carmichael. There. Not sure why that took forever. Sorry about that, Sarah. Then we got Gerardo Quisp. Sorry if I pronounce your name wrong. Kimberly Marsing. Sterling Scarlett Richer. Aaron Smith. I believe that's how you say your last name. I'm sorry if it isn't. Anthony Kona. Nicole Hermans Rodamo. Sorry if I pronounce your last name wrong. How do I say this? Malada de Segura. Sorry if I pronounce either your first or last name wrong, or both. I don't know. Kane Daly. Nicholas Contreras. Sorry if I pronounced your last name wrong. Gilzine Bubbles Dramas. Sorry if I pronounced anything, if I pronounced your first and or last name wrong. Anthony Wyatt, Jacob McCaw, Vlad Eskov, Cien, Dagmar Skelderman. Sorry if I pronounced anything wrong there, or pronounce it wrong. Benjamin and Mangum. Bennett Joy Flores. Emily and Chirivera. Sorry if I pronounced your last name wrong. Whitney Walters. Mira Mimi Scrapanini. Sorry if I pronounced any of that wrong. And Kiara. No. sorry. I thought that was an R. No, and Kaya Carmen. Give me a sec. When in doubt, water. Alright. Backgrounds. Yeah. Yeah, just a weird reflex. Yeah. Like a weird gag reflex. Alright, Leo, Marcel, Chelsea Claybrook, Jessica McGinnis, uh, Katrina, Katrina Drummond, sorry if I pronounced your first name wrong, Benjamin Santiago, sorry for pronouncing your last name wrong, Carmen Piper, Riley Smits, I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong, Erica Rodriguez, sorry about that, Rodriguez. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing it or not. I can't tell. I think that I'm saying it right, but yet again, I can't tell. Let's see. Tabafia Yi. Chelsea McImes. Sorry if I pronounce your last name wrong. Veronica Glitteronian. Cardenas. Sorry if I pronounce any of that wrong. I don't speak any other language besides English, and I'm really bad at names that aren't even in English, and I'm still bad at English names. Anyways, hold on a sec, guys. Yeah. Anyways, sorry guys, I was just. Oh wait, hold on. I'm sorry. I think I missed something. Yeah, did miss someone. To Tabithia Yi. Sorry if I mispronounced any of that, but I forgot that I'm sorry that I forgot that you were there. Sorry about that. Go see McGinnons. Then then I did Veronica. Then Maya Dumas. Sorry if I pronounced your last name wrong. Sergio Rodriguez. Rebecca Reynolds. No, Reynolds. Reynolds, not Reynolds. Sorry, silly me. Della Martinez. Sorry if I pronounced anything wrong. This is going to be a hard one for me. I rarely see the letter X at the beginning. How do I pronounce this? Ziema, Rhea Sauermon. Sorry if I pronounced any of that wrong. So, this is also going to be difficult. Soen Enar Guerrero. Sorry if I pronounce any of that wrong. I do not speak any other languages other besides English, and I'm not used to foreign names. I'm sorry. Nick. This is going to be hard. Zapko. Sorry if I pronounced your last name wrong. Luke Young. And Binka, Isabel, Dar Kwan. Sorry if I pronounced any of that wrong. And background lead, Sam Miller and Amanda Hurd. Prop plus character design lead, Jane Walker. Character design, Celia. Hooray! I finally get to see you back again here. Celia Callis. Gongalvas. Sorry if I pronounce your last name wrong or nickname wrong. Viv Zebop. Victoria Aldiaz. Sorry if I pronounce your last name wrong. Aaron Frost. Carolina Pazez. Sorry if I pronounce your last name wrong. Viz Dev plus color plus prop design. Viv Zebop. Aaron Frost. Benjamin Sartango Avera. Sorry if I pronounced this and this your middle and last name wrong, Benjamin. Sam Miller. Celia Cowas Congawas. Sorry if I pronounced your nickname slash and last name wrong. Def Dalago. Sorry if I pronounced your last name wrong. Sarah Several Fisher. Logan Neblock. Post-production audio service, Atlas Ocean Sounds. Re-recording mixers, George Peterson's. Sound supervisor, George Peters. Here's sound designer, Rob Higueras. Sorry if I pronounce your last name wrong. Studio manager, Kim Bowman. Sound editor, Kennedy Phillips. Music by Jefferson Friedman with Matt Novick and Christopher French. Oof, this is going to be a bit of a doozy for me. But let's begin. House of Osmodeus, written by Andrew R. Butler, performed by James Monroe Englehart. Sorry if I pronounced your last name wrong, James. I know you're quite honestly a good Broadway actor. There's Richard Horvitz, Alex Brightman, Christina V. Valenzuela. Sorry if I pronounced your last name wrong, Christina. Brandon Rogers, Vivian Nixon, Don Darrell Rivera. This is going to be a tough one. Jinx Monsoon. Sorry if I pronounced your first name wrong. And Vivsy Pop. Oh, she must have been in the background or something. This nearly fooled me. Produced, recorded, and mixed by Debbie T. Jong and Nathan Hopkins. And yeah, that's basically going to be it. Compositing. Ugh. Colton Siemens. Once again, I'm sorry, Mr. Siemens, for any jokes that have been happened to you just due to your last name. I'm sorry if anyone's been mean to you about that or not, but I'm not making any jokes about you. Michael. Is it me or do I smell dinner? Yeah, that's the dinner. Anyways, I'll be down in a moment. Michael Boggs. Chris Gravland. Ev Davis. Seth Wickus. Sorry. Not Seth. Seth. Now, Sophia Porto. Sorry for pronouncing your last name wrong. Libby O'Gorman. Sorry if I pronounced... No, I didn't pronounce that wrong. Molly Wright. Nicole. Oh, this is going to be a hard thing for me. Miscuative? No, sorry. Misquaste? Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. I know I probably did. Sir, lead composer, Sarah Several Fisher. Motion graphics, Michael Boggs. PA services, Jose Saori. You know what? I'm just gonna Oh, and of course to ooh, oh, Steve Dorian died. Oof. I actually should probably place. Special thanks to Adam Nealon, Emin Alagart, Allison, Jose, um, Maritza, and Anna Medrano, Brandon Greekes, Scratch Audio, uh, Kristen Howard, and Azuli Lovelock, patron supporters, Spindle Horse Animations, which is what is OZZIE'S pop animation company, in memory of Steve Dorian. Yes, I'll make sure. I'll make sure to do that there. Anyways, I gotta do the final copyright thing, and we're done, guys. Alright, all of the copyright belongs to Vivzy Pop, along with Screenwave Media and Chaos Emporium Inc., and all of the music copyright belongs to Perry Grip and Jefferson Friedman. Anyways, I've been Big Jack 24, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Anyways, goodbye.